Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Got the quick pass. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. On the run, it's Smothers. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Broncos offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
And the Broncos are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Broncos line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. He'll do it himself. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. To the air, it's Bailey. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's not afraid to go deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Wolfpack! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Ford. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Finding themselves down. Turning it on! They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds us back in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Broncos will hustle to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Broncos are learning about life after Ashton Genty last year with the sensational season. Got close to Barry Sanders' single-season rushing yards record. When you change things, how much of an impact could that have on the way they distribute the ball, David?
I mean, they're going to have to find their go-to guys, but here's the thing. You know it's going to be a really good system. And having Mad Dog back at quarterback, a guy that you know you can trust how to distribute the football, knows the plays, a lot of experience back on the offensive line. There's a lot of others that were still here for that playoff run.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside for defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. That penalty puts the defense in a bind. It'll be 3rd and 1. The corners are walked up tight. The Broncos trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Slams ahead. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack and push you around, and then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. They put together an 81-yard drive. So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Scott. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Back to throw, it's Bailey. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. Got room at the 35. And they get him down. Third down coming up after that completion. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the catch. It's Boston. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Takes the handoff. It's smothered. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. The give on the inside. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Off the play fake. He lost it high and deep down the left side. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Boise State.
Oh, man, you've got to love this execution if you're an offensive play caller. Watch the QB. He does such a good job buying time, using his eyes. Receiver starts on the right side all the way across the formation. He takes his time, throws a great throw. Receiver makes the catch, does the rest, gets in the end zone for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Back to throw, it's Bailey. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
14, NC State, 7.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. To the ground with the back. There he goes. Oh, what a... he smashes his way through again. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the outside. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. He's got him. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Wants to throw on third down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, oh man, that defensive end had a great get-off on that play. Exploded out of his three-point stance. He's able to use the swim move and get to the QB.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. On the move, it's Scott. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Leaves it with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. NC State going up tempo. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. And they can't make the connection on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
The number one job in defending a quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job by the defense with the pressure. The hit on the quarterback forces the INT. And then Oski, as soon as you catch that thing, everybody start blocking, get to the near sideline, take that thing back to the house.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back.
Gashing the knee on the right. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. He leaves it with the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Broncos want to move quickly. To the air, it's Madsen. Gets it to the back. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this one is perfect. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Grimes. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. pulls and fires it complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but he's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The give on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Looking for a gap. It's Scott. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Snags it! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. He'll keep it himself. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Buckle up, boys. I think more scores are coming. Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll do it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking downfield. It's Madsen. Got his man. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Fakes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Broncos in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Smashes ahead. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Looking downfield on first down. It's caught. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They put together an 81-yard drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Broncos moving quickly to the line. Gets the back moving. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Pocket breaking down.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Turning it on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here comes the offense on first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Quarterback on the keeper. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Hauls it in. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. And it's no good. The lead is still 6 after the miss. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Finds a little space.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Ball is loose. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They'll run the toss. Got a little space.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it! He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. 1st and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. Touchdown, NC State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's 4th. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but another missed field goal doomed that effort. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Got a man. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. Catches it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Finds his man. It's Wagner. At the 35, he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The short hands, it's Wagner. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. from the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
And the Broncos will punt this one away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Right on the money. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. We reached the break. It's NC State on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. NC State trying to dial up a 3rd down conversion to open the 4th. Got the first down and more. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll keep it on the ground, off right tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown Broncos! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
NC State 31.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are... And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. The give to the back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Off play action. That's caught. It's Scott. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Caught in the backfield, it's Grimes.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that.
There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. Right back to the well. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down because from here it will be a 58-yarder. He'll go to the sneak.
Man, let's not make football hard. The quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, what a move. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that's one the kicker would love to have back. Trailing by 3 here in the 4th quarter, just didn't hit it as flush as he would have liked.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Madsen. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Working the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's got it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Off-play action on first down. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Give to the running back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Got his man quickly. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Pressure coming. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Final minute of play, all locked up. Are we headed to overtime? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. They'll run the screen. On the move at the 30. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Quick handoff. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Better starting field position for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. So now on comes the field goal unit. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. This for the lead and very likely the win. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this to put them on top as we get close to closing time. Field goal is good. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline. That late clutch field goal put them on top. They can almost taste victory if they can keep them from scoring to tie or win the game. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man, it's Madsen. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David.